Morning students, welcome to your English language class. In your previous session, you had learned to change the degree of comparison. There are certain adjectives which are often used in a wrong way. So today, we will learn the correct use of some adjectives. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify the adjectives clearly, understand the difference between closely related adjectives, use adjectives correctly. So let's start today's lesson. The first adjective is anyone. Where should we use anyone? Anyone should be used when more than two persons or things are spoken of. Let's take examples. He is wiser than any one of his four companions. Students, here we are talking about more than two persons. So we have used anyone. Here are many balls. You can have any one of them. Here also we are talking about more than two things. So we have used anyone. Let's move on. All and whole. What is the difference between all and whole? All shows both the quantity and number, whereas whole shows only the quantity. The examples are, all the boys were present today. Students, here we are referring to the number of boys. Boys can be counted, so we have used all. She drank all the milk. Can you count milk? No. Here we are referring to quantity of milk, so we have used all. He ate the whole loaf. Students, here we are referring to complete loaf. We are not talking about a single slice. So we have used whole. She spent the whole money. Students, money cannot be counted. We can count rupees, dollars, etc. But money is uncountable. So we have used whole. Note that the is added before whole and after all. Let's move on. Some and any. What is the difference between some and any? Some is used in positive or affirmative sentences in the sense of a little, whereas any is used in negative and interrogative sentences in the same sense. Let's take up examples. I shall buy some books. Students, this is example of positive or affirmative sentence. We have used some. There is some ink in the bottle. I gave him some butter. The bride did not speak any word. Why have we used any here? The answer is this is a negative sentence. The word not is indicating that this sentence is a negative sentence. So we have used any. Have you any spare pen? Students, this is example of interrogative sentence. So we have used any. Students, keep in mind that in some cases, some is also used in interrogative sentences when the expected answer is yes. Will you bring me some water? If someone asks you, bring me some water, what will be your answer? You will say yes. So, the expected answer to this question is yes. Whenever expected answer to a question is yes, we use some in place of any. So we have used some. Will you bring me some tea? Here also we have used some because the expected answer of this also would be yes. There are certain words like someone, somebody, something, somewhere behave like some. Words like anyone, anybody, anything, anywhere are used the same way as any. She was rude to somebody. This is example of affirmative sentence. Students, here somebody is used in the same way as some. Was she rude to anybody? This is example of interrogative sentence. Here anybody is used in the same way as any. She was not rude to anybody. This is negative sentence. So here anybody is used in the same way as any. Let's proceed further. Many, many a and much. Students, many is something large in number. Many is used with plural countable nouns. For example, he does not have many friends. Students, friends can be counted. So, we have used many. Many sailors died at sea. Here also, sailors are countable. So, we have used many. Much means large quantity. Let's see where to use much. Much is used with uncountable nouns. Let's take up examples. There is much pollution in Delhi. Students, we are talking about degree of pollution. How much? So we have used much. He has much money. As I have already told you that we cannot count money, although we can count rupees, dollars, etc. So here we are talking about money. So it is uncountable. So we used much. Students, let's learn the use of many a. Look at this example. Many flowers fade unseen. The same sentence can also be written as many a flower fades unseen. Students, many a also means many. Then what is the difference between many and many a? Students, many is used with plural countable nouns, whereas with many a we use singular countable nouns, although we are talking about plurals. Let's take one more example. Many sailors died at sea. Now, if we have to use many a in this sentence, what will we do? We will change sailors into sailor. It will be many a sailor died at sea. That's all for today. Your homework is you will solve exercises 6 and 7 on pages 143 and 144.